last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, pass. Fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB make it get slapped. It's so right.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
First quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
Oh, good-looking return set up here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
Wait. Here we go. Cut.
Back to throw here. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamie Sherwood.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example. Right?
Defensive point of view, you just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try. Really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Colts take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. This defense for the Colts, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2.
Check, Matt. Check, ready.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Come on, set. Check, watch it. Stick, red, yellow. Cut.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3 and out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down. You look at this Colts defense, and they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense.
And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Colts will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
Now it's Richardson. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I would put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
2nd and 10. Richardson looking to throw this. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Richardson going to move him around.
Team Tiger, 19.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well in time there. And now 4th down. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Back deep for the Raiders is Trey Tucker. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to?
And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
66 yards.
45, Drill Green.
And the Raider first down.
He'll drop to throw. That's complete into the hands of Myers. A minimum gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. From the 20, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamie Sherwood. And the Colts are going to get the football back at their own 17.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away? It could cost them a ball game.
That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Come on, come on.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 46 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. The Colts have 1 and 3 here in the early part of the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll leave it with a 3rd and 2.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Okay,
so after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. Now Richardson is going to keep it running right. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
Back at the 26-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First and goal at the 7.
Here's Richardson to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Yeah, Richardson.
This time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
The Colts on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal.
19, 18. Traffic, 19 tight, 19 tight. Cup 19! Cup 19!
Now Richardson. He'll try and do this himself. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Let's go.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. A man over the middle, and it's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
And a nice job by the 2 of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the 1st down.
33. Yep.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Back to throw again. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Set, ready. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Down. 50, ready.
They'll try to run for it with Genty. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
Drop 60.
Richardson to throw off play action. Open man, the tight end Warren. Look at the big fella go. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren, 76 yards. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. They'll set up a throw. That's caught left side. Myers with it. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. And he spikes it to stop the clock. And now if they choose, they'll have a chance at maybe a long field goal try here just before the break. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Daniel
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Cougar 19. Go.
Richardson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Warren. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Successful start to the drive. 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
7 Pirates. Ready.
Back to throw. Richardson. A short one there, caught by Warren. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row. First down.
18,
First and 10
Pioneer.
at the 38-yard
39
line.
Broncos. Stephanie.
Looking to throw. Richardson. A short one there, caught by Warren. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play.
60 Bellcat. 60 Bellcat.
Number 6 brings up second
60
and
Maverick.
4
60
at the
Maverick.
33-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Richardson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Another Colts first down. First down and 10 yards to go.
Richardson yet again. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
11-yard line.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's second and 11.
Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
19, 18. Trap 60, trap 60. 19 Lions.
Operating from the gun, Richardson. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And his kick is good. And the lead grows to 14 and 24-10. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Once again, it's Genty.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
First down.
Black shot. Set. Ready. Yellow. Beetle blue. Cut.
Back to throw now on first down. Downfield and caught by Thornton. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's another Raiders first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Short throw caught by Bowers. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
A yard all they need, but it's third down.
Here we go. Ready.
On the give, Giunti. And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They're going to look to throw. And he is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jacoby Myers from 17 yards out. And the Raiders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Carlson on for the PAT. He's got it, and it's 24-17. Is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Dragon 60.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now it's Richardson. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards that time for number 14.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
19 tight. Come 19. Come 19. Here we go.
Richardson looking to throw this. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the fourth. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Panther 11. 70 range. 70 range.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are right back in this football game. Now, for those
those who missed it, he had an interception last week, too. When a lineman picks a ball off once, it's news. Back-to-back weeks, it's breaking news.
Look out, ladies and gentlemen. Big man with football. How about that? And look at, you know how happy he is right now? He's going to go to the defensive backs room and practice this week and say, guys, I'm joining your ranks.
He's a pig in mud.
Red, cycle.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's caught. Jack Besh with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Black shot. Here we go, set. 52 blue. Steal, black. Cut.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Pass to the left side where he's got Bowers. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Short throw caught by Bowers. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Okay, Frank. Ultra. Come on, set. Black, 95. Set, huh?
And he is going to lose yardage here. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. So a big one coming now for Daniel Carlson. He hit his first, this one from 38. The kick by Carlson is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Ready up.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. On the option to give to Taylor here. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 85 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. And Richardson back to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Okay, ready?
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60. Let's go.
Here's Richardson to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Now Richardson going to shift things up.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Douglas with a grab over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Richardson looks to throw once more. This is caught. And he takes this one in for the Colts touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Colts are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Richardson will throw for it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short throw caught by Bowers. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
6 ball red. Drill green. Snap red. Set.
He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Dante Thornton, 45 yards. And the Raiders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Carlson now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score. Colts 30. Raiders 47.
So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. And he takes a shot at the end of that play. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Max Crosby. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Drop 60, drop 40,
at the 47-yard line.
60 average, 60 average.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Cut my team. Cut 65. Here we go. Shot. Ready up.
Richardson looking to throw. Over the middle, pass caught by Warren. Well, that's always a good place to throw it, just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
The This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. An audible here to get a new look.
Hey, smash Broncos!
Going for it on 4th, Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 36 yards. And the Colts are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
All right, rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Red. Come on, set. 33, yellow. Red, cycle. Set.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Right. Ready?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass to the sideline and pull it in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Colts are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
That one looks like he'll throw here. A short one there, caught by Warren. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up
Richardson looking to throw it. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3-and-out.
Richardson on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Colts are going to get the football here at their own 23. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it.
Nick Bolton charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops it for a loss of 11. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Richardson. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now Richardson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Colts use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. That's caught. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. Open man is Myers. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First down, Las Vegas.
They'll look to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. I'd like to be those defensive coaches, though. That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for Indianapolis, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Chicago Bears next week. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
This speech is
my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right.
On time.
It's tricky. It's the play.
Here we go. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. 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 I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early.
These girls are really, all they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that